Hello. Today you will be learning Lesson 11, comparing ratios using ratio tables, and I'll be teaching the lesson through a video. I hope that everything I do in the video you record in your lesson packet. Okay, the first thing asks us for classwork example 1 to create 4 equivalent ratios, 2 by scaling up and 2 by scaling down, using the ratio 30 to 80. Scaling up and scaling down is new lingo for you, okay? But I'm going to show you 30 to 80. I'm going to first scale them up. Scaling them up means multiplying the ratio they give you by a number. So the parts of the ratio get bigger. 30 times 2 is going to give you 60. 80 times 2 is going to give you 160. That is one scaled up ratio. Let me try another one. I'm going to pick by 4 now. 30 times 4, if I scale it up, is 120. 80 times 4 is 320. Now, instead of scaling up, and I should probably label my notes, I'm going to scale down. I should probably write my answers. 60 over 160, 120 over 320. Now scaling down is actually, instead of multiplying the number, it's almost a little bit like simplifying it, but we're not going to go to its simplest form. I'm going to scale these down by both dividing by 10. So I take 30 divided by 10 and I get 3, and 80 divided by 10 I get 8, 3/8. Now let me take the original ratio they give me again. Now I'm going to divide it by something different. I realize they're both even, so I'm going to divide both by 2. This scaled down ratio will be 15/40. Scaling ratios up and down can really help us solve word problems, okay? Write a ratio to describe the relationship shown in the table. Well, let me scooch down to the table. Okay. For every 2 hours worked, there are 16 pizzas sold. I'm actually going to write that over to the side, and I'm going to label it 2 hours, 16 pizzas. And I'm going to scale this ratio down. I see they're both divisible by 2. So the ratio from this problem is 1/8. Okay. Exercise 1. The following tables show how many words each person can text in a given amount of time. Compare the rates of texting for each person using the ratio table. Okay, so we have Miss Michaela, Miss Jenna, and Miss Maria. Okay, however, the minutes are varying. These ones are counting by 2 starting at 3. These are counting by 2 starting at 2. These are counting by 3 starting at 3. So I'm going to do something. I'm going to add a new column to the left of each one of my tables, and I'm going to practice my scaling down. For Michaela's ratio, I realize that both of these are divisible by 3. That will scale hers down to 1 minute, 50 words. I'm going to do the same with Miss Jenna's. In 2 minutes, I should probably label these. 2 minutes, Jenna can type 90 words. Well, I'm going to scale it down. Divide by 2, divide by 2. In 1 minute, Miss Jenna can type 45 words. Now right away, I can see that Michaela's faster because she is typing more words per minute. 5 more words per minute to be exact. Okay, and let me do the last one. Minutes per words. Maria can do 3 minutes, 120 words. These are both divisible by 3. If I scaled this down, I would see that Miss Maria can, in 1 minute, can type 40 words. Okay, so, it's texting actually. So I guess that's a form of typing. Miss Michaela is the fastest typer, followed by Miss Jenna and Miss Maria. If we flip over to the back side, okay, it says to complete the table so that it shows max has a texting rate of 55 words per minute. Oh, I love that word rate. Okay, that's going to be coming up a lot in our next couple of lessons. Per 1 minute, Max can type 55 words. Okay, so I'm going to actually challenge your thinking a little bit. I'm not going to skip count by ones here. I'm going to jump all the way around and see if you understand the structure of a ratio table, because you must understand that ratio tables have a multiplicative component. Hit pause on your video and see if you can solve these 3 blanks on your own. When you think you've been successful, hit play. I realize that 1 times 55 gives me 55, and because I understand the multiplicative structure of a ratio table, I should be able to go into all of these and times them by 55. So hopefully you have your calculator ready. 10 times 55 is 550. 25 times 55 is 1,375. And 40 times 55 is 2,200. Okay, beautiful. Let's go on to exercise 2. The tables below show the comparison of the amount of water to the amount of juice concentrate in grape juice made by 3 different people. Whose juice has the greatest water to juice concentrate ratio, and whose juice would be the strongest tasting? Be sure to justify your answer. So we have Laredo, Franca, and Milton's juice. And I'm going to box in the very first box of water to juice concentrate, since that's what the question is asking us to do. And I'm going to scale them all down, okay? If this was 12 to 4, I would realize they're both divisible by 4. So that's 3 to 1 water to juice concentrate for Laredo. This second one is 10 to 2, which I can divide both by 2. It gives me a 5 to 1 water to juice concentrate. This last one, Milton, 8 to 2, these are both divisible by 2. So it's a 4 to 1 water to juice concentrate. Okay, so the juiciest or the strongest tasting is going to be the one with the lowest amount of water. So Laredo has a 3 to 1 water to juice concentrate. Franca has a 5 to 1 water to juice concentrate. And Mr. Milton has a 4 to 1 water to juice concentrate. So the juiciest juice, or the one with the least water, is Laredo's. The next juiciest will be Milton's. And finally, since Franca has the most water, hers will taste the most watered down. Okay? In order to give an explanation of how you determined the order above, I would merely say, I scaled my ratios down, and that's all I'd write. Scaling down helped you compare all of the ratios. Okay? So let's go on to the next problem. The next day, each of the 3 people made juice again, but this time they were making apple juice. Whose juice has the greatest water to juice concentrate ratio, and whose juice would taste the strongest? Be sure to justify your answer. Oh, this one's really fun. Okay, so you have the same 3 people, and I'm going to start the exercise the same way I did the last one. Okay? 12 to 2, they're asking what's the value for each table. So if I scale this one down, 12 over 2, divide them both by 2, I get 6 over 1 as the value, water to juice concentrate. Now, I'm going to take Miss Franca's, and I'm going to divide both by 3. And I see that there is a 5 cups of water for every 2 cups of juice concentrate. And that's the value, 5 over 2. This next one for Milton, 16 over 6, I'm going to divide by 2, divide by 2. I get 8 over 3 water to juice concentrate. And that's the value. Now, this was different than the one we previously did. The ones we did before all had juice concentrate of 1. However, this time they don't, okay? So this makes it really hard to compare them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through my table and I'm going to not look at their values anymore or their simplest because that didn't help me. Now I want to look and see things they have in common. Now Milton's water to juice concentrate is 16 to 6. Franca's water to juice concentrate is 15 to 6. So I see they both have this common 6 right here. So in my mind, I think, okay, what if I scale this one up to have a juice concentrate of 6? Because I know 2 times 3 is going to give me 6. 12 times 3 is going to give me 36, okay? So now I have a 36 to 6 water to juice concentrate. I have a 15 to 6 water to juice concentrate. And the last one, I have a 16 to 6 water to juice concentrate. So when this question is asking me to put them in order from the strongest apple taste to the weakest, the strongest is going to be the one with the lowest amount of water, and that's going to be Franca's. She only has 15 cups for every 6 cups of juice concentrate. The next one will be Mr. Milton, and finally it will be Laredo. That was kind of fun. So in this example, scaling down didn't help us. We found 2 that were the same, and we scaled one up. It's kind of cool. Let's see what else. Give an explanation of how you determine the order above. I would just write, I scaled up the 2 ratios. Oh, I scaled up one of the ratios. Okay, and that helped you compare to the other 2. Okay, as I pull my lesson down, I see that you only have 2 more questions, okay? So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you continue to watch this video, but I would like you to do these 2 questions with the continued Educanon work. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a great day.